I am back this week, better late than never, with my weekly roast and review of the Portland Leather upcoming releases of new items. Once again, I am still in hiding from my husband while I do this. I don't know why. This is my secret shame. Nevertheless, this should be really quick because I got other shit to do. I'm in the process of ruining, destroying, and deglazing a medium August that I just got in the mail today. Medium August tote in the color Empire. I will have a video coming up on why I feel the need to destroy this bag the way I am. It will probably be chaos and calamity, but nevertheless, we press on. Alright, so the first bag coming out is the Circle Crossbody. I know a lot of people like this circle bag. I have like less than zero interest in a circle bag. I mean, truly none. No, that's not true. Go Forth Goods has a circle bag that I do like. It's a little more substantial, it's bigger, but if I were gonna get a circle bag, I do not. It reminds me of a child's bag. It reminds me of like a child's first purse. So this is nothing against Portland Leather specifically. It's just the circle bag. Like, I don't know. I'm not interested. But anyway, it's coming out in Boreal, Phoenix, Velvet Brown, and Velvet Blue. I do like Boreal. I have 2 items in Boreal, an oversized Naomi and a passport wristlet that I use for work to put my ID in. Phoenix, I don't know, like it's a red clearly, but I don't know like what kind of, is it brushed? It's smooth. I don't know what kind of leather Phoenix is. Velvet Brown and Velvet Blue are obviously velvet. I think it's not weird, but it's interesting that they're coming out with velvet in the summertime, or in the spring/summertime. Velvet can be, I guess, an anytime fabric, but I associate it with like, and I think most people probably associate it with winter and fall, so I wonder how much demand there is for a velvet bag here in the summer. So I don't know. The circle bag girls, I'm sure will love this, especially the Boreal. Maybe I'll try one. Maybe I'll try a large circle bag and see like which of my essentials will fit into it and if I like it. I don't know. It just, I haven't even looked into it at all ever because I counted it out. I'm like, I can't use a child's bag. But anyway, who knows? All right. The next one is the laptop backpack coming out on May 26th. It's coming out in Chili Red and Night Owl. If I were in the market for a backpack, I probably would be interested in this. I actually really do love the tote backpack in Chili Red because for some reason the shape of it, the shape of the tote, what is it, mini tote backpack? I don't know. The shape of it, the red color, and the black zipper. Chef's kiss. I don't know. It's so cute. I think I saw like somebody had one in a TikTok video and they were doing a video with it. It looked just so darling. It is so cute. I even liked something about the combo of Chili Red with that black zipper. It's so adorable. I think that's why I liked the Luna in Chili Red, because I just love that combo. It's so cute. Unfortunately, they haven't come out with a bag that like has that like detail, that a bag that I could carry. I did have a Chili Red Aspen that had the black zipper, but I got rid of that. But I love the tote backpack, especially like when Chili Red. Not tote backpack, laptop backpack. I just don't, my work bag is not a backpack. It used to be, but it's now a tote situation. I feel like I mention my work bag every video, like every time I do one of these, and I just need to show how ugly it is. Like every time I'm like, oh, it's terrible. I just need to show it. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I really like this, the Chili Red laptop backpack. It's so cute. Night Owl, I have no opinions on. The only thing I can say about Night Owl is that when I did go to the store, I felt a Night Owl oversized Lola, and it was the softest, spongiest thing I've felt in a while. It felt so nice. I didn't get it, but it did feel really good. I don't know how popular the tote or the laptop, like any of the backpacks are. I don't see a whole lot like of people clamoring for them or saying anything about them, but if I like needed a backpack, it probably would be that Chili Red backpack. It's so darling. It's just so cute. All right, next is the Snappy Flappy coming out in Pebbled Bone, Night Owl, and Chili Red. Now, this is exciting because they haven't had new Snappy Flappy colors in a while. The Snappy Flappy is a bag that has been on my wish list for a long time, probably ever since I started purchasing PLG. I just have not ever pulled the trigger, and I'm not sure why. Months and months ago, I saw, I think her name is Sindel on TikTok. I saw her talking about her cold brew Snappy Flappy, and ever since then I'm like, oh my god, it's so cute. I think it's expensive. It's like $60 or $70 or something like that. And I'm like, that is a lot of money to pay for like a what is essentially a small pouch, like another squishy leather good that I have little use for. That said, I'll probably buy it. Not in any of these colors. I really want a cold brew or a nutmeg, because my plan for this, now, I know this is super riveting and exciting stuff, but my plan for my Snappy Flappy whenever I get it is to put my daily makeup in it and just like sit it on my bathroom counter. My makeup routine in the morning is completely chaotic. I have too much makeup and I only use a small fraction of it day to day. So what I really want is to just have the Snappy Flappy with all of the things that I'm going to use for that week and just put it in there, and like nothing extra, because I can't deal with choice. I cannot deal with choice at 6:45 in the morning. So just all of the, like, only the essentials, and just put that Snappy Flappy on my counter, and then that eliminates a lot of problems and issues for me. Why do I need a Snappy Flappy to achieve that? I don't. I just really like the bag and I want it, and it's chunky and squishy and brings me the joy that I'm so clearly lacking in my life. Anyway, I'm talking about this. Okay, it's coming out in Night Owl, it's coming out in Chili Red and Pebbled Bone. Now, if I were gonna get a Snappy Flappy and I didn't want it to be cold brew, I would go for Night Owl or Chili Red. I love both of those colors. My only issue is, for my purposes, my makeup is brown. Therefore, I'm afraid that I would just get it dirty looking and dusty. So I definitely wouldn't be going for the Pebbled Bone. I probably would go for Night Owl just because it's darker and would mask. It wouldn't look like so dingy so soon. But anyway, I think people really like the Snappy Flappy. They must, because there's rarely any in stock, like in any color or in a color on the website. So yay. All right. The next one is the makeup bag in Sunshine and Jolly Green. I like both of these colors. I don't have anything in Jolly Green, but I do have several items in Sunshine. I do want to try a makeup bag. I just, like I always say, I don't have a lot of use for like multiple pouches. So I probably will not get either of these at this time, because like I just don't have, like, why? I don't like to buy things and then try to think of a use for them, unless it's something I really like and like really want to have, like the Howler, a completely useless object, by the way, but why do I have two? Why do I have two of those? Anyway, so I probably will skip the makeup bags, even though both these colors are cute. If I were gonna get one, it would be the Jolly Green and not Sunshine. And that is because, again, like, I don't want my makeup bag to get so quickly ruined with like all of the products, like residue and stuff. So, but probably the girls will go clamoring for this, I imagine. All right, Taco Tassel pouch coming out in Evergreen and Asheville. This is cool. I don't have a lot to say about it. I'm interested in the Evergreen color because it's like, I feel like it's kind of like a waxy leather, right? Finish. I remember feeling a Larkspur Taco Tassel in the store, and I just loved that feeling. I don't know why I didn't buy it. You know what else I'm regretting that I didn't buy that I saw in store? A Soul Blue Roswell. Why didn't I get it? Because like I'm obsessed with the color Soul Blue. It's so cute. And now I can't find anything in that color in a price I'm willing to pay. But anyway, so I did not get the Larkspur, and I didn't get anything in Larkspur when I was there, but I think Evergreen is like in the same kind of family. It's not enough for me to get this Taco Tassel pouch. I just don't need it. And it's also coming out in Asheville. Yeah, I just don't know what I would use it for. Also, I don't like that tail. I'd probably cut off that tail. The Rowan. Ooh, the Rowan is coming out tomorrow, actually. Today is Tuesday. It's coming out tomorrow, and it is coming out in cold. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to make sure my husband wasn't at the door. Okay, I can't let anyone hear me doing this. Okay, it's coming out in Cold Brew, Asheville, Nutmeg, Pebble Black, Chili Red, Orchid, Bacalar, and Cobalt, Taupe, and Pebble Bone. I like these colors. I also, okay, how do I say this? This bag is ugly. She's ugly. I don't know how else to say it. What don't I like about it? Okay, it is the, I don't know, like a bag with a flap is gonna be a struggle for me. Although it does have the little ring on the flap for flare, which we know the girls love. I have no use for any flare, so I don't care about that little ring. I think the only thing stopping me from like wanting one of these bags, not the only thing, but the biggest thing is the handles. It has what I call the Madison handles. Now, if you're familiar with the Madison, you know that like the handles are kind of, they're not rolled, or sewn, they're like open. And so the underside of that leather is showing through. They're not sewn closed. And so this is just me. For me, that look is very flimsy. And I also don't like how like it just looks unfinished and like kind of cheap and tacky. And I'm sure this is a cost-saving measure. Like, I'm sure that's why they don't do this. But I just can't get behind that. I cannot move past like the flimsiness and the cheapish looking nature of those handles. And so, yeah, I can't do this bag. Oh, I'm seeing now that it also comes in Imperial, which is a beautiful color. That Imperial is really nice. Unfortunately, it is a suede, which takes me out of the running also. If Imperial came in a leather, smooth or pebbled, I'd probably get something in it. I don't know if it would be this bag, but it would be something, because that's gorgeous. But yeah, the Rowan, I don't know, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, not really, but like, it puts me in the mind of like the Coach Chelsea, which I've recently become very obsessed with. The kind of the shape and like the flap. But yeah, I just can't get past those handles. I can't do it. I'm glad that it's coming out in so many colors. I love Orchid, and so I say I love Orchid, but I only love Orchid because when I get Orchid, I dye it purple, and Orchid is like the perfect color to do that with. Orchid by itself is fine, but anyway, Chili Red hasn't had a new item in a while. Yeah, that Imperial is so pretty. I'm so sad that it's a suede. Ugh. Right? It's a suede, isn't it? I don't know. I think it is. I think I saw that it's like a suede. Even if it were like a waxy if it were like a nubuck brushed, I wouldn't get it. But even if it were like a larkspur situation or an evergreen situation, I'd probably get it. But in a suede or like a nubuck, brushed, can't. It's not gonna survive my life. Unfortunately, I really just cannot get behind the Rowan because of the handles and because of the pointy corners. I don't like the dramatic pointy corners. It's the same reason that I have not yet, I'm not gonna get it, but it's the same reason that I haven't gotten the, like large triangle, because I don't like the exaggerated pointy corners, especially on a bag that large. And I thought about getting a large triangle because, again, I wanted the Coach Juliet in honey. And I was like, but I could get a PLG large triangle in honey that would maybe scratch the Juliet itch for me. But it was the exaggerated pointy corners I just could not get behind, especially in a stiff leather like honey. I have seen some love for the Rowan bag. It really kind of reminds me of like what is that bag? Logan? What are these names? Rowan and Logan. They sound like, I don't know, like private school twins. Medium and large. I have no concept of like the size difference. Like you just cannot tell from these photos what the size difference is supposed to be. If I were gonna get it, I would probably go for the medium just because I would feel like maybe the corners wouldn't be as exaggerated in a medium. But I don't know. This bag is not for me. I'm not the audience, so it really doesn't matter what I think now, does it? All right. Ooh, I see here's some measurements here. Ooh, the large is large. 18 inches across. Ooh. So yeah, I would definitely probably, because even the medium is actually large. All right, next coming out on Thursday the 5th, no, what am I saying? Thursday 5/28 is Firefly bucket bags in Asheville, Canary, Cactus, Oat Milk, Oat Milk, Wild Rose, and Catalea. Now I know the girls are gonna go up for this. These colors are great. These colors are nice. Oat Milk, I'm really interested. The more I see like user submitted photos of Oat Milk, the more I'm like, okay, I could probably get behind Oat Milk. The other ones are very pretty. I have no problem with any of these colors. They're very spring, they're summer, except Asheville, but that's like an any season neutral. Wild Rose, I mean, very pretty. Catalea pretty. I love the cactus color. Canary, is it like a pebbled yellow? I can't tell from these pictures, I don't know. The only thing is I just am not that into the Firefly bucket bag. I'm not that into the Firefly bucket bag, so that's the only thing for me. Why not? Because I have a whole bunch of bucket bags as it is. Not a whole bunch, but a few that I already, like, they don't see enough use. And so I just don't, I don't know. There's no need for me to add a bucket bag to my collection, even though I do think some of these colors are really nice, but I just, and like, I don't even really have the extra money to play with right now. Like, maybe if I did, I would try one out, but I don't, so I'll probably skip. Also, I don't really like the flap. What is that flap supposed to be for? I don't know. So yeah, this is not calling out to me. Now, of course, if this were an oversized raindrop, I would find the funds. I would find those funds quickly. Oh, speaking of raindrop, actually no, next is Grace Doctor Bag, Asheville and Sienna. These are, these colors are pillars of the community. They are loyal stalwarts of the PLG family. Can't really do a Grace because it's too small in either size. It's just too small a bag. Also, I have two Sloans, which I feel fills that. I feel like the Grace is a cross between like a Sloan and a Raindrop. Neither of them are big enough for me, especially since with the zipper, my shit's not fitting in there. So, but these colors are great. Like, I love Sienna. I don't have anything in Asheville, but it looks nice. Unfortunately, it's not for me. Come out with an oversize. Come out with an oversized PLG. The apple of my eye when it comes to PLG, my darling, the Raindrop, coming out in, oh no. Oh no. It's coming out in Sunshine, one of my favorite leathers. Oh no. Oh, I've had nightmares about this day. I'm putting myself on a PLG, like, boycott as far as the Raindrop is concerned. I'm refusing to buy another color until they come out with an oversize. But now I just feel like I'm being taunted and punished because it's coming out in Sunshine, it's coming out in Classic, it's coming out in Sienna. I don't really care about Catalea or Evergreen, but why? I can't buy another Raindrop. I can't until they come out with an oversize. The ones I have don't work for me. Oh gosh, okay. I said they don't work for me. It's not that they don't work. It's that the strap. It's a strap situation, so that can be fixed, and I'll start carrying them again. Okay, let me stop complaining. This is a very trivial problem. Is that it? Oh, hummingbird tassel. I don't. You know, I'm not putting a tassel on my bag, so I really don't give a shit. But these colors are pretty. My only issue is, like, are these artist renderings or like AI renderings, or are these the actual, like, thing? Because I know I've said before, I'm just not impressed with PLG's craftsmanship, specifically when it comes to, like, these little tassels and stuff. Like, they're just, oof, it's very, very elementary to me. Next is the Eclipse makeup bag in Wild Rose, Cactus, and Oat Milk. I don't know who would be interested in an Oat Milk, like, makeup bag, because, like, everybody's makeup, I don't, like, the whitest, even the whitest of whites don't have, like, white makeup such that it would not make the bag look dingy. So, like, anybody who wears makeup, I feel like, why on earth would you ever want a, like, white or very light colored makeup bag? So, like, it can just, at some point, the color will be whatever your makeup is, just like a hodgepodge of makeup colors. Like, I don't know. I don't see that as an appealing thing at all. But anyway, it's coming out in Wild Rose and it's coming out in Cactus. Okay, so I can see the appeal of a pink makeup bag. That's super cute. If I was gonna get one of these, which I already bought one, I just bought an Eclipse makeup bag in, sea glass, and the zipper's wonky, so I probably won't. I'm not gonna get another one. But these colors are nice, especially Wild Rose and Cactus. And I like the oat milk color, but just as a makeup bag, I'm like, are you gonna put makeup in there? It's gonna get stained, and that would bother me. But yeah, these are nice. These are nice colors. I like the Eclipse. I only have one. Is that it? Oh no, we've got the Hawkeye satchel. I don't understand this bag. I feel like I need more information. It's coming in Deepwater, Larkspur, Phoenix, and Evergreen. That's an interesting mix of colors, I feel. Why those? Why those? Moose. Is it also coming in moose, or is this just like an example? I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand the Hawkeye. Is it just like a pocket inside, or is there like organized compartments? Is it like a festival bag? I like it because it's different. Like, it's more different. It's different than anything else or most other things you can get from Portland Leather right now. So it is kind of an interesting bag, but it kind of reminds me of, like, is it supposed to be like a field bag? Like, you're going out surveying the land? Like, that's what it gives me. Like, I'm traveling, I'm Indiana Jones. That's the kind of vibe it's giving me. It's like very Western, very, earthy. But I'm curious about these colors. Like, I wonder why these colors. Is it only coming out in those like waxy leathers? Are the girls gonna go up for this? I don't know. I'm not interested. It's way too small for me. And it's just like not really my vibe. But it is releasing early in the app at 10 a.m. on Friday the 29th. I won't be there. I will not be there. It's interesting though. It is an interesting bag. I wonder if it's gonna be like, is it like a limited like release situation like how the Luna was, or will they have more? Is it gonna be a staple? I don't know. Interesting releases this week. Oh, okay. For some reason I'm seeing the color card for Imperial right now. Imperial is a rich purple suede. Okay, so it is suede. All right, yes, so no, not for me. Anyway, okay. So that's all. That is all for me. I knew this would be like kind of quick and dirty, so that's exciting. All right, I'm about to go destroy my August bag, and I will see you back next week. Bye.